feel like in this world, or at least in this country, where people are so driven to attain more and be more and not be where they are, sometimes we can get sucked up into greed and lose the human connection, the purpose of why we are here, and become cold to one another, whether that's your family, your friends, or a homeless person in the streets. In my time on this planet, I have gone through periods where I'd see somebody and I'd want to help them, and I would go and I'd talk to them and get them something to eat or give them some cash or buy them whatever they need. And in those times, I was very present and satisfied with where I was. And other times, when I might have even had more and been in a better place, but not been as satisfied with who I am and where I am, I would be so caught up in the rush of needing to move forward that I would pass the stick on to the next person who would see somebody who's in help. And that doesn't just go for somebody who is, homeless. That goes for your friends, your loved ones. You can say, I'll get to you. Like let me get me first. Let somebody else help you. That's your problem. And we think sometimes in these states of lack that we don't have something to give, and it's a paradoxical because when we give to others, we receive. We receive this knowing that we are all there is and we all there ever will be, in the sense of nothing can be added to us to make us more than we are. This search for more is futile and vain, and everything will turn to dust and ashes, and getting sucked up in the pursuit of greed blinds us from the purpose of why we are here, which is to love one another and help one another and guide one another. Looking at this sign right here, I don't know if you can see it, but it said, wherever and wherever you need somebody who cares, we'll be there. And there always are those people who do care. Sometimes when we're surrounded by people who are in this mindset of attaining and being cold-hearted, we can believe that the world is, we can get jaded. But there's good people in this world. And surrounding ourselves with those people can reveal to us the truth of who we are and what we are and why we're here. And we may need to disconnect ourselves from some people. We may need to go out and search for the community that shows us that giving and serving and loving is the most fulfilling thing we can not even attain, but do on this planet. And yeah. Don't let the world suck you into thinking you're not enough and you need more to be something you're not. And don't let the world and all the chaos and all the pain and all the darkness break your light and make you cynical, so that you start to believe that helping others is pointless, or that somebody else will help them, or that you need help before you help somebody else. helping somebody else is helping yourself. There's a quote from Maharaji. Said, you want to know God? Feed people. This saint and mystic who had abilities beyond what normal humans can even comprehend, and had attained this state of being that many don't even believe in, who was so connected to God that people would drop their lives and move to another country with no plan just to see him. This man said the way to know God, to see God, is to feed people. Something so simple. Everybody's got to eat. You can have all the money in the world and all the fame and all the success and everything, but you get dropped in the middle of the jungle, you got to eat. You don't know how to... It's so crazy. Imagine somebody who's so successful, a billionaire, most successful person you can think of. They get dropped in the jungle. They don't know how to fend for themselves. They don't know where they are. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to hunt. They don't know how to do anything. They are going to be so helpless that they will need somebody to come and help them and feed them. And then they would know the true human connection, the real reason why we are here. The peace in seeing another human being and doing unto them what you would want done unto yourself. Finding real connection in the richness of serving. And sometimes, you're broke. You're like, man, I can't help somebody with money. Sometimes just sitting with somebody and seeing them as a human being is more than they could ask for. I passed by this woman on my way to work, and she has scabs all over her face, and she looks so helpless. And the amount of people I bet that don't even want to look at her, who are in their car looking forward, is kind of heartbreaking. And she can get all the money she needs and people can offer her help, but I bet the one thing that would serve her the most is for somebody to sit down and talk with her and treat her like a normal human being. And yeah, see your fellow companions on this planet, your brothers and sisters, and stop caring so much about yourself and what you want and what could be better in your life, and realize that you are what you are, and your desires can blind you and be the epitome of your despair. Not that it's bad to have desires, but when they overcome your humanity, you lose yourself. So remember who you are and why you're here, and go love on somebody.